Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Prebell with Team William in India. Today, August 28, 2023.
1 second. You can now start.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Prebell with Team William in India. Today, August 28, 2023, and a clear disclaimer that the registration granted by the SEBI, the membership of BHEL, and certification from NISM is no way guaranteed performance of the intermediary or provide any assurance with return to investors. Participants in the security market is subjected to market risk. Read all the related documents carefully before investing. So if you look at Nifty 50 setup, it's quite clear. So Friday we breached the 50 DMA. The red line over here is the 50-day moving average. Okay, and that was very crucial. I think we were betting on that. कि हाँ वो hold करेगा, it will not breach, and somewhere we might find support near 50 DMA, and that had happened. Not just once, but I think for multiple days, Nifty tried to hold near its 50 DMA, but finally it breached that level. And I think volume was little high, but वॉल्यूम हाई ब्लॉक डील की वजह से था. आई थिंक जियो फाइनेंशियल सर्विस पे बहुत ज्यादा ब्लॉक डील्स हुआ था. So the volume was a bit disturbed due to the block deals. So you don't get an exact estimate from the volume side. But overall, the 50 DMA is breached. So now what we are looking for is a quick reclaim of 50 DMA. So you want it as early as today, because if you remain more below 50 DMA और यहाँ से और भी अगर मार्केट नीचे जाता है, then I think somewhere जो लास्ट ब्रेकआउट यहाँ पे था, this level 18,888, ठीक है, यहाँ से ब्रेकआउट होके निफ्टी भागा था. This was the previous all-time high. So I think we might try to test that level. So 18,900 के अराउंड मार्केट पॉसिबली हो सकता है कि ये लेवल को, ब्रेकआउट लेवल को फिर से टेस्ट करे. On the flip side, if we reclaim the 50 and 21 DMA, we might complete this correction. क्योंकि वैसे देखो तो 3000 पॉइंट का रैली ऑलरेडी हो चुका था यहाँ से, more than 3000 points, right? From 16,828 to almost 20,000. So 31-3200 point का रैली हुआ था. So this 8,000 point का correction is not a something big deal. उसके बाद but now the important part is कि यहाँ से ज्यादा fall नहीं आना चाहिए, and we should reclaim 50 DMA and move towards the new high. So let's see what happens. I think most important to note down today is the 200 to 300 zone. Okay, that is 19,200 to 19,300. If we trade in this zone, then that is fine. But if we breach the 200, 19,200, और वहां से भी अगर हम और नीचे जाने लगे, then I think weakness might increase, and we might see the levels that we discussed on the downside. 19,000 test होगा, फिर ये 18,900. That is a possibility. Okay. So there is a big event today. Reliance AGM will be today. Then some of the companies have won some good orders. One is BEL. It has won a new defense and non-defense order worth more than 3,000 crore. Okay. And GRSC has signed MOU with DEMPO Group, the business house in Goa, to launch the collaboration model to build a commercial vessels. Linde India has received a LOA from SAIL for installation of 1,000 ton per day cryogenic oxygen plant. BHEL has received order from NHPC worth more than 2,000 crore, and BEML has received an international order worth around $20 million from KAMSS Limited in Russia. So some of the good order wins. So some themes like defense, and all these are still ongoing, and they are moving higher. The global market was quite stable. I think there was some volatility on the Friday, but it settled, and closing for the Dow, S&P, and Nasdaq was good. Even today, the Asian markets are trading much higher. So Kospi is up 0.8%, while Shanghai is up 2.5%, while Nikkei is up 1.7%. So a global market जो indicators है US से एशिया से that are very positive, and from that एक estimation लग सकता है कि भाई आज वो वाला नीचे की साइड ज्यादा लेवल ना टूटे, and we might get some chance to rebound, reclaim 50 DMA, but let's see what happens, because when we look at the gift nifty, वहां से कोई इतना पॉजिटिव इंडिकेशन नहीं आ रहा है. इट्स अ म्यूटेड ओपनिंग टाइप्स, थोड़ा मे बी पॉजिटिव साइड खुल जाए मार्केट, बट कोई ऐसा मेजर पॉजिटिव क्यूज नहीं मिल रहा है फ्रॉम द गिफ्ट निफ्टी. बट यस, द ग्लोबल मार्केट्स आर गिविंग दोस cues of a very good opening. Okay, so now let's go to the last part, that is the chart of the day, and we like Aegis Logistics. If you can see, it has formed a very good cup with handle base, right? And the handle part is very good. Look at the volume dry up in handle part. This is the ideal, ठीक है. और वो हैंडल पार्ट बनने से पहले एक्यूमुलेशन भी काफी अच्छा हुआ था. So that's a really good right side of the base, good handle formation. It's still 5% to pivot. It needs to break out on a relatively higher volume. RS thoda poor hai, relative strength of 49 is a bit weak. But overall, if you see since last 1.5 months, the line is trending higher. So I think if we get a good breakout on a higher volume, we might cross some 55-60 tak RS iska pahunch sakta hai. So the trend is very good. Other important factors, EPS rank is high, the buyer demand is good. If you look at the last few quarters, the earnings have increased, and I think the estimates for the increase are also very good. And Aegis Logistics is India's leading integrated oil and gas and chemical logistic company. So जो gas और एंड लिक्विड फ्यूल जो ट्रांसपोर्ट होता है, ठीक है, जो पोर्ट्स पे इसका ट्रांसपोर्टेशन का काम होता है, दैट इज डन बाय एजिस लॉजिस्टिक, एंड दैट इज अ ह्यूज स्कोप, देयर इज अ ह्यूज टेलविंड, बिकॉज अपना जो गैस कंजम्पशन है, फ्यूल कंजम्पशन है, दैट इज इंक्रीजिंग डे बाय डे, and they have good capex also. उनका capacity expansion भी this year it is going to expand. So overall it's a good fundamental plus technical setup. But let's see if it can break out and it cover this 5% on a decent volume. So that will be important to watch. Okay, so that's it for today's session. Thank you for joining. See you again tomorrow at 8:45 a.m.